Hello, my peeps. This is Gina. Welcome back, and those that are new, welcome into my channel. I have some beads here from Kraftika, and I want to look how pretty these are. These are so pretty. Such a pretty pink. I mean, they're pink. And I'm not normally a pink person, but so pretty. And the pearls are the same way. Very, very pink. Very pretty. But anyway, then they also have these black beads with the white and pink speckles. So I wanted to use all of these. This from Kraftika, so they're all check glass. And then these are crystals. These are triangle crystals, which are those very, very sparkly crystals. And then these are discs, puffed up discs, but I don't know where I got them. And they're nicely faceted so that they can sparkle whichever direction they flicker at. Okay, now I have some rose gold chain, a Coriana chain. I'm going to use that. I have 7 inches of rose gold wire, 20 gauge, and another 20 gauge that's about 12 inches long of rose gold. So first of all, I want to make a head pin for this, and I'm going to start out with a really tiny loop. The tiniest loop I can get. So I'm going to use pliers to get in there and squeeze it down. That'll work. Now I'm just going to start rolling it. Hopefully it rolls. You just go a little bit and just bend it a little bit. Just roll it and bend a little bit. Roll it and bend just a little bit. That's all you need. And we're just going to keep going. Not sure how big. I don't think I want it too big. Oh, this one, now it came out. All right, we're just going to stop there because I don't want it. Well, bring this back over. If I can bring this over this way a little bit more. Bring this straight up and down. I want to get that curled up just a little bit tighter. This straight up and down, and then I want this to sit in like this. See how it looks with this on. Yeah, it's got a curve at the end, and I didn't think that was going to work. See that? I can't have that. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now we'll slide it down. All the way down. Yeah, I didn't think it was centered. This has got to be centered. Bring this back up. Bending my wire all up. And then I think I had the black and white pink bead next. And then this little pretty pink pinch bead down next. There. I guess I didn't need such a big. Now I need to do a loop at the top. So I'm going to bend it back this way. I'm going to snip it off, which I use my handy dandy device, measuring device is my finger. And that's where I'm going to snip it off at. So I got extra wire to do something else with. Now I'm going to roll it back and make a loop. Check and make sure you can't feel it on the back side. Grab a hold of it and roll. Beautiful. Okay. Now I want this facing there, just like that. Okay, we have this. Now we're going to design. So we have this, went this way, and then I'm going to put crystals on each side, just like that. Okay, we have this. Now we're going to design. I'm going to do 4 inches of this copper chain. So I'll cut off 4 inches. Get up my so up here, this right here. Okay. And we'll get all of our snippers, flush cutters. And we are going to flush cut this ring right here. And then I'm just going to stick it on this here. Stick it back on the chain. Bring them together. Bring them together. And snip. That's one too long. Now we got 4 inches of chain on each side. Okay. Get rid of this chain. So now I see that this is resting on the Coriana chain, which is better than beading wire. So here we got the Coriana chain in there. Get this put out of the way. This out of the way. this back in view. And then we need to put this on this jump ring. I think I can snap that open with enough force. Put the chain on. There we go. Get it around. Oh, okay. There we go. Hang on to it right there. Open it up and slide on some copper chain. Give it some room. And close it up. Nice. Okay. Now this one. And slide on the chain. And then we have another jump ring. Actually, I like to use this. Put on our chain. And I think I want to keep it with this. Close it up. And over here, jump ring. At the end. Whoop. All right, now I need a bigger ring for this to clasp onto. Let's get a bigger ring for that. These don't seem much bigger. They're 18 gauge. They don't seem much bigger. Well, they are. Yes, they are. Nice. And now we have this beautiful necklace. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love it. Okay, let's put all these tools away. That in there. And there. There. And here. And then we have this. I like to get all this off here. All this off. And then, oh, I still got some pinch beads. Okay, let me set this off to the side. That over here. Guess that didn't work out to my advantage. Make sure all the dog hair's off. Now, there we go. And then put this away. Up there. Now, put this off to the side. Here is our beautiful necklace. Spread it out a little bit. think I should put an extender chain on there. Let's get an extender chain out. More finagling. That. Just put this on this jump ring right here. Bent nose. Flat nose. These are my flat nose. These are my bent nose. Open it up. Put on our extender chain. There you go. Nope. Now I have to get a bead, put on the end of the extender chain, because when you do an extender chain, you kind of want to finish that off, because it's just kind of plain and simple like that. Hang on. Okay. Pearl. Let's do, I don't want to do a pinch bead. I think I want pearl. So now I have to get out. Okay. This head pin. Now we want to take it and bend it right where it's exiting the bead. So you want to get all the way down there. It's going to be a little, oh wow, these are firm. So I am going to make a simple loop. Which is going to be, there we go. A little difficult because it's hard to hang on to that. Just that little tiny piece, but you're at a 90-degree angle. Now I'm going to cut it off using my handy dandy measuring device, my finger. And we're going to make a small loop. So let's cut off a lot. And then we're going to get our round nose out and make a small loop. Check and make sure you can't feel it on the back side. And roll. A little bit more. It's not centered. I want to get in there. I've never done that before. Holy smokes. I just broke this stupid thing off. Alright, I need another head pin. Oh my goodness. Alright. Head pin. I guess I'll just have to live with it being a slightly off center. Okay, let's do this again. We're going to bend it right at where it's exiting the bead. I want it to be like 90 degrees, a good 90 degrees. So that way it's not off center. Okay. Wish it well. And we go. It's not even, oh, stand straight up. There we go. Now, this one's worse than the other one. Jeez. That's what happens when you're working with wire. Sometimes it works with you, sometimes it don't. I want it there. Bring this in. Doesn't want to come in. There we go. There we go. Now I'm afraid to open it and put it in there. We're going to swing it open to the side, swing, and then slip in this extender chain, and then close it up, and we are done. Now I'm going to get all my tools put away again. I'm just going to set them off to the side. Off to the side. You go in the trash. And these can go in the trash. Okay. This. Oh my goodness. It is so pretty. Went through a lot of trouble, but it is very, very pretty. Love that black and pink together, don't you? Absolutely gorgeous. Just love it. Alrighty. Well, that's the end of this video. If you don't want to subscribe, hit the like button, and thank you. But please subscribe and check out my Etsy shop. So until next time, happy beading!